into our home, everyone.
Welcome.
Troy and Joyce Sacco enjoy welcoming people into their beautiful home. Since moving from Massachusetts to Florida some 15 years ago, they say their lives have blossomed through their friendships around the Epiphany Cathedral Catholic School.
We thank God that we have the opportunity to even be involved with all these people at the church. I mean, I come from a big Italian family, Joyce comes from a big Irish family, and when we were up north, our family was our life. When we came down here, we had no family. And Epiphany stepped right in and filled the whole shooting match for us.
I do want to tell the story when we met.
Dr. Noel and Erica Moms recall the first time they met the Saccos at a costume party that most people didn't dress up for.
But they went full out. They had the full costume of being dressed as pirates, and not very many people did. So they sat at our table, thankfully, and when I met them and Noel met them, it was just instant love. They exude happiness, joy. They were just so happy to be in this new environment and meet new people, and they took it in stride that they were about the only ones dressed in costume.
I tell Erica that I wonder how Troy is such a good friend of mine. He just makes me feel comfortable, and I just enjoy being with him.
Troy's very close to me because we have meals a lot at Bogies, watching sports.
Oh, you're friends?
Yes, friends. And Joyce is always moral support.
Father Jack has been counseling parishioners for 53 years, and he counts the Saccos as among his closest friends. He says they're great role models for other families.
Their marriage, they're very good at husband and wife model to the community. Their children, they've done a great job raising their children. I know their kids love the school. And they're a good example of what it means to be an alumni of the school. You can always count on them if you need someone to do something.
And that's exactly what friends say about them at the Knights of Columbus, where Troy is very active.
Troy was, how can I say this, very welcoming, and is one of these guys that you just kind of think you've known him all your life.
I just met him and just kind of fell in love with him.
What they do together, whether it be in the church and the activities and what have you. So I have to say that she's the backbone of Troy.
Wow.
Behind every great man is a great woman.
But him and Noel started a program for us men on Monday night called In the Breach. That is a unique individual. Very, very strong, good Catholic man, great family man. And I'm proud to be his friend.
And this all led up to Troy and Joyce Sacco being named the Epiphany Cathedral Catholic School's Shining Stars for 2021.
Complete shock.
Yeah, I was speechless. And for those who know me, they would know that that's amazing, you know. When Father Jack asked us to get together, and he said, and make sure Joyce comes. And we were going to Bogies. And so we're going, and I'm like, oh, what are we going to do? You know, and we're like, something's up. And we're thinking that there's going to be some committee or something that we have to do. And Joyce said, well, whatever it is, we're going to say yes, of course. I said, of course. I said, I just hope it's easy. And when he said that, and he told us that, we were like, oh my gosh. And I just looked at Joyce and said, well, at least it's easy. You know?
Some of the descriptions you hear about the Saccos: friendly, competent, and most of all, deeply religious.
Our dream would be that every child could go to Catholic school. That would be a dream come true. God first, family second. And it's just a privilege to be a part of such a wonderful community, and to have such a friend in Father Jack, and all of the wonderful people that we've met over the years. It's just amazing. God sent us to a wonderful place.